guest. He is pretty much is going to be giving us updates with regards to the Martyrs Day celebration. He is in Namugongo. Yes. Good morning, David.
Good morning once again. Thank you for joining us. We are at Namugongo Anglican Martyrs Shrine this morning. This is where we are. The preparations for Martyrs Day are ongoing here, as well as earlier on we shared with you. The pilgrims are out. There's a security check that is going on the inside, and the place has been thoroughly cleaned on the inside before they can let the pilgrims come in. Remember, these pilgrims are coming from all places. This morning we are glad to have the Archbishop, the Reverend Canon, that is of course in charge of this area. He happens to be by the names of Reverend Canon Henry Segawa, the principal of Uganda Martyrs Seminary here in Namugongo. He happens to be the vicar of Namugongo Anglican Martyrs Church and custodian of Anglican Martyrs Shrine in Namugongo. And of course we want to get the details of the celebrations that are going to be happening here on Monday. That is the 3rd day of June. We're going to be, the celebrations will be kicking off here, as well as on the Catholic side of the events. They will be kicking off. But today our concentration is on the Anglican Martyrs Shrine. And we have the Reverend with us. Reverend, good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
We're fine. Nice to have you this morning.
Yeah,
people would love to understand. I've been talking to you this morning, and I got to learn that you are just not a Reverend Canon. You are a teacher in your past. You have been a teacher before. You have been in this field for 30 years. You have been here for 13 years. But let's first rewind a little back. You are a teacher.
I'm a teacher. I started teaching in 1989 in Mitiana SS up to 2000 when I was transferred to come and head this great institution.
Okay. Yeah, you've been here for how long now?
This is my 19th year.
19th year?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I'm a professional teacher. I teach English and religious education.
Okay.
And I have so many students that I've taught in the past, and they are holding big positions, those that I taught before 2000.
Oh, okay. Thank you for joining us, Vicar. Now, the preparations here are ongoing. There is an expectant number of over a million pilgrims to come for the celebrations, which are going to be led by the Archbishop Ole, all the way from Kenya.
Yes.
Pilgrims, when did they start arriving?
They arrived. The first pilgrims came on last Saturday from West Lango, and our first pilgrim was Okello, who went ahead of the team. Okello Lawrence was the very first pilgrim to arrive. But as we speak now, so many others have come from Western Uganda, Mbale, West Lango, Northern Uganda, and they are all here.
Okay.
Yes.
We have seen some of them are at the gate, of course, waiting for the security clearance to come in. But, of course, when is the Archbishop from Kenya arriving here?
I may not have specific details when he's arriving, but he should be arriving around the 30th, probably.
Okay.
And then, yeah. He must be jetting in around the 30th or 31st.
Okay. Every celebrations come with a cost. There's been a budget. There has been a general budget, a bigger budget for the shrines here, the renovations and everything. But there is a budget for these celebrations, which was estimated to be around 600 million.
Yes.
Yes. How far has the budget gone? Have you gotten the money? Everything is good cash-wise?
We have not totaled up everything because we are still in meetings. The bigger meetings have ended. Now we have the executive team meetings. So we have not put up all our expenses, but we are doing very well generally in terms of what has been done and what has been achieved. So I may not be able to give how far we've gone into the budget because that is still another exercise but I think what we wanted is being achieved.
Okay. In case you're just joining us this morning, just to give you a small detail to what we are doing this morning, we are at Namugongo Anglican Martyrs Shrine. That is where we are. We're talking to Reverend Canon Henry Segawa, who happens to be the head of this area. If there's anything that you want to do in this area, you have to first consult Reverend Canon, or he has to give you a go-ahead for you to do anything. And there are a couple of names or matters that might come be a little more familiar when it comes to the Anglican Church. I just have a couple of names here that I'll read up for you. Achillias Chiwanuka, we have had Anatoly Chirigwajo, that is a very, very famous matter. We have had Andrew Kagwa, Atanasio Bazekuketa, Charles Ruanga. We have very many schools that are named after that matter. And of course, just to remind you that we had 23 matters that were Anglican and 22 that were Catholic. When I was talking to the Reverend Canon earlier on, he told me there were 25 that were killed from here.
We have 12, we have 25 in total, Anglicans and Roman Catholic matters, 13 Anglican matters here, and 12 Roman Catholics here.
Okay.
And then Chizito, who was killed at the Catholic shrine, he would have been also part of this, but he was killed the other side due to the tradition of that time.
Okay. Now, we're going to go inside so that we can have a look. This building where we are right now is one of the buildings that has been undergoing renovations, and we want to go inside and have a look. For the people that are going to be coming here, you might need to come and have a look. So if you don't mind, please come and follow us. The Reverend is going to guide us slowly. This building was opened by His Excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, the President of the Republic of Uganda, on 5th October 2014.
Yeah.
Yes? You were here. This is recent. You are already here.
Yes.
When they were opening this.
Yes.
So the renovations, what has been done here? One may ask, what are the changes?
We were operational during the visit of the Pope in 2015, and the place was visited. It was the place that he visited and he toured. But after that, we got some more resources to do a little improvement on it. We thought it was going to be little, but it was quite very technical and very complicated, which has taken quite long. But as we speak now, the interior is done. We can say it's done.
Okay, the interior is done.
Just a little few things that we still need to fix up, but on the whole, we are fine inside here.
You're saying this building was opened in 1960, 1920, 1960. You were telling me about how long this building has been here.
I may not have. I don't know if it is. It's not 5 years ago. I don't think it's
1960, 1920. Anyway.
The site as a site.
Yes.
Oh, I thought the museum.
No.
This site is one of the martyrdom execution. The execution site that was one of the gazetted execution sites in Buganda. It was started by Sekabaka Kyabaggu in 1760. 1760. Okay. This went was established. So by 1886, so many people had been killed here. And the martyrs are killed in 1886, which actually closes Namugongo. I'm using the word martyrdom, but the Namugongo execution site to be used for that purpose of killing. Namugongo was an execution site reserved exclusively for big persons, big personalities. These were members of the royal family. These were chiefs. These were members of the palace. Those who had committed crimes, those who were regarded as criminals, treason. This would be the Ruzira of that time. So the pages are brought here because they belong they belong to that category. There were kings, there were pages in the king's palace, and they belonged to many of them were sons from chiefs. So they were brought to Namugongo instead of other places that were gazetted for execution.
Okay, let's go in and have a look. Please come with us so that we can have a look on the inside. When you come in here, this we have been told is the waiting area. Of course, you'll find the late Archbishop Livingstone Mpalanyi Nkoyoyo. There is, of course, a picture of him in remembrance. So this is the waiting area, yes. The reception. We can see there is a map here of Uganda. This place was also visited by Pope Paul the Sixth on 2nd of August 1969. Pope John Paul II also visited on 7th of March 1993.
Francis.
Oh, yes, we can see with the Most Reverend Stanley Ntagali, Archbishop of the Church of Uganda, and Reverend Wolvabos Chityo Luwalira, Bishop of Namirembe Diocese, on the 28th of November 2015. So this is the waiting area. When you come here, the Reverend Canon tells me you'll have to wait here, and then they will be getting people in groups so that you can go and see the places. I can see there is all wooden on the inside. So, Reverend Canon, where do we go first?
No,
we can go this side. Okay. Okay. So as you wait in.
First of all, you can see that this museum has want to use local materials. Okay. The piece of wood on the doors are pieces, not this fine timber, but things that are crafted from like pieces of wood and made into very nice, attractive pieces. So eventually, even the glass windows are going to go. This is what I said is being left, which is going to be done very soon. We shall remove all the glasses, and we shall have wooden shutters, windows and doors. Okay,
let's go inside because we are running out of time. Just a quick look on what you'll be able to see when you come here. And wow, this is beautiful on the inside. You're going to get to have a look as well slowly. The camera is coming in. Okay, this is the burning place is what they call it. The cameras will just show you some of the action. So in just a few minutes as we wrap this up.
Yeah, this is the Holocaust. This is the burning place. This is how they were burnt. This is what the exact spot where they were burnt. Wow. Before the museum, this building, it used to be outside. Okay. There used to be kind of a shelter upon the execution site with these models, those models there. So it shows it's just in the morning, but when they put in, they fix in they turn on the switch, you will see fire coming. Oh. Yes, so later on you'll be seeing fire. Okay. I think some.
We will definitely show that.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, and then there's another area on this side. There are two areas. Explain this one briefly as well.
Yeah, this is the. Primarily, this is in Ndazabazade. It's a tree. That tree is called Ndazabazade. That's where they used to punish them. They used to first give them some treatment before they were burnt. The killing of Namugongo was by burning. You would be burnt alive. Yeah. There are places where you would be castrated. There will be places where you were speared and done, but this was Namugongo was meant for burning. So you would be tied on the tree called Ndazabazade, which is now put inside here. And these are the forms of killing. Yes. In other places. So some of the execution styles, the methods of killing, may not necessarily be for Namugongo, yes, but it shows it's showcasing. It's a showcase of all forms of execution.
We can see hanging there. This one is going to be hit straight on the head. We can see swords. Now this one here, yes.
Janga's command post.
Mukajanga's command post.
So this museum is also putting his command post. He used to supervise executions. So this is how a replica of, something that shows how things used to look like.
Okay.
Yes.
Wow.
So over here is a place where machetes and pangas and instruments for killing were being sharpened. Actually, they used to threaten their victims quite a lot.
So this is a place where they used to sharpen.
And you can see the other place there is a human being is being pulled. This is where the name Namugongo is being coined from. It is coined from the treatment of people, the victims here. Before they got here, some of them could not manage to walk. And they would be put on their backs. So they used to refer to this place as a place where people are being put on their backs before death.
Okay, thank you very much. Unfortunately, time doesn't allow us to go past this morning, but of course, the celebrations are still going on. The preparations are still going on. We're going to be giving you an exclusive coverage all the way to the end of the celebrations. So all you have to do is stay on NTV, and we'll gladly cover the whole event for you. With me this morning has been the Reverend Canon, who is in charge of this area, giving us an exclusive look at the shrines this morning. But of course, as I promised, that with NTV we'll keep updating you on the developments at the celebrations ongoing here. Morning at NTV still continues. We are still here. We're going to get a few things here that we can share with you later on. Good morning.
What happened?